Hi, and this is the continuation to the practical that we were doing. Alright, now I'm gonna introduce you to message boxes. Okay, right. First of all, before you can be able to access or to use your to open message boxes or to show message boxes, you will have to uh, have this line using system.windows.forms. So you'll have to have that line. Then I want to show you all of the differences, and I want to show you why I will do what I will do. Okay, basically we need a message box that will be giving the summary of what have been done or what have been prompted from the user, and all of the student marks that we captured from the prompts in this format and as a message box. Okay, so now let's do it like this so that we can see that we need to make a plain message box. This is how you show a message box. So you say message box dot show, and then in message boxes we don't use placeholders, we use actual variables and pluses to use the variables or to mix that variables with whatever text that we wanna write to the user or we wanna display to the user. So we'll say name, as you've seen that we had name there, and then in order for us to have those spaces between student's name and student marks, we will have to have a tab. Let's have two tabs, and then we will have to have mark here. Okay, right, and then okay, we missed a plus here, so as I've said that you use pluses to mix those variables with whatever that you want to display to the user. So this is a space, this is a tab actually. All right, then yeah, we have our semicolon there, and as you can see that their title is also set to an empty string. I'm gonna show you how to have titles in message boxes. So in message boxes, when you wanna have a title, you will have to have this comma at the end of this line. As you've seen that I've written message box to show, and then at the end I had everything, and then at the end of this line, and that's where I have my comma, and then whatever title that you wanna have here, you can write it here. But now we wanna set that to an empty string. Okay, I think here we are missing something. We've missed this this name. Okay, but you can see that name. Okay, let's take these as variable name, variable name, variable name, variable name, variable name, variable mark, variable mark, variable mark, variable mark, variable mark, and then this is not repeated. As you can see that names are repeated, like we having a lot of names, and then we displaying a lot of names, we're displaying a lot of marks. So this will require a for loop, will require a loop, but this one won't require a loop because it's only written once. So it doesn't fit inside our loop. So we will have to take it outside, and then we will have to be doing this in this order. So this will be on top of our for loop. This will be on top of our for loop. So we'll have to write this, and then on top of our for loop, and then this will be inside our loop, and then this will be outside our loop. So let's just do that. Control C to copy, Control V to paste, and then we wanna have okay, when I have name here in caps, name, right here when I have test marks, test mark, I need test marks. Okay, it's test mark. Okay, right, and then let's stop there. Okay, I want to show you that this is the wrong way, but I want to show you that we are required to make a plan, and then I'm going to show you how our plan is gonna. Okay, let's see. Let us say 2 students. Look at this. Here is our heading, but we've missed those lines, and then we're gonna add them. But look at this. This message box is empty. Is not. It doesn't look like this one because we are making the clone of this screenshot. So now this is a fail. This is a fail. This is a fail. Okay. Now we say and then we say, look at this HG 85. Look at this. This is a huge fail, a huge one. This doesn't look like this one because here we had only one message box, and then inside this message box we had everything, like everything inside this one message box. So we never had the too many message boxes having pieces of this information. We had this information in one message box, so we have to make a plan so that we also have one message box. We also have one message box of which will be having all of this information inside this one message box. Okay, so how do we do that? Okay, and the only way that we will use to achieve this goal, we'll have to take this out, and then here let's just have this piece of code, Control X to cut, and then delete. Let's add a string variable list here so that we will list each and everything that we want to display to our message box in a format that will be will be like this one, in this format. So we'll be using /n's and /t's in order for us to be able to achieve in order for us to what can I say, to correctly format this message box, this to be correctly, in order for us to correctly format that string variable. So we'll be using /n's and slash t. Slash n's for backslash n for new line, and slash t for tab. Okay, so since we are having this only once, we will have to say, okay, list, have to add that into our list variable. So list, then control V, I'm pasting I'm pasting this. So to paste, I'm using control V, and then I will say slash n. So I'm taking my cursor to the next line, and then I'll have 4 equal signs because I have 4 letters here for to underline here with equal signs. So I'll have 4 of them, 1 2 3 4, and then I'll have these 2 tabs, control C and then control V, and then I'll have I think I'm having here 8 letters plus this, so this will be 9, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then shift enter. So yeah, initially my list variable is having this name, test mark, tabs and stuff. So initially my list variable is having this heading, and then this will help me to take the cursor to the next line. After taking the cursor to the next line, I will be writing these equal signs, and then this is my tab, and then I will be having some more equal signs, and then I want to take the cursor to the next line again. So I will say slash n for to take the cursor to the next line, or this is the new line. Alright, so now here I wanna grab everything that is inside this variable each and every time this loop runs. So I wanna grab everything that is inside this name variable and everything that is inside this mark variable. I wanna take it and I wanna add it to my list variable. So my list variable, I don't want to lose this. I wanna add what I wanna add these values to my list variable, and I don't want to lose this one. So when you don't want to lose what you had before, okay, let me show you something. Let me make an example so that you can see or you can get what I'm talking about. This will be a simple. Okay, let me do it this way. Yeah, let me use this one to achieve this example. Okay, let's say list. So what we'll be doing, we'll be using pluses and equal signs, because basically what we need is something like this, a name and a test mark. But we can just say name and test mark. We need those values that will be each time this for loop runs. We wanna take this value, this name, the value of this name variable and the value of this mark variable. So we need to use the actual variable so that we get the values of the variables, not so that we get the values, so that we won't be hard coding it. And then let's have our tabs. Okay, right now we've added marks into our list variable. We've added names and marks. We will be adding them, but I want to show you one thing, that this will be having. Okay, let me show you how do we use that list now to how to use that list variable to actually load our message box. Okay, let's say message box dot show again, and then open brackets, and then here we're using the actual variable, we're not using placeholders and stuff. And then we wanna set our title, our message box title, to an empty string. Here it is, so list, then empty string, right? Then I want to run this, and then when I'm running it, I want you to observe if we will be having everything as we want this variable to have: this heading, then have all of the names that we caught, that we let me say that we recorded to our list from our for loop, and then to write to load our message box using that list variable. This is how we do it. We take that list variable, and then after we put it here, just like this, easy like this. Yeah, this never changes, but you can see maybe this list variable named in a different way, but this won't change. The way I'm doing it, it won't change. It will be always like this. And then here I am setting my title to an empty string. You can have anything, but the format, the way I did it, it is always like this. You will always have your title, your message box title, at the end of your message box line, like this, just like this. So just yeah, just like this. Let's run it and see if we're getting something like this. But I will only have 2 students, so I will only have 2 students so that we can be quick and short. Two students, and the first student is Sanele. The second one is, okay, the student mark is 52, and then here we are having Stella. His student mark is 85. Okay, look at this. Everything that we had to our list was replaced, or the value of our list variable was updated, and we only had, or we ended up with only the last how can I say, okay, we ended up with the latest value, basically. And that's what we were running away from. We want to have everything. So what can we do? So that yes, what can we do? Okay, let's make a plan. Okay, so if you don't want to see something like that happening, if you don't want to forget about these the previous values your list had, each and every time when you are adding something into your list variable, you need to also invoke the value of your list variable. By doing this, by saying list is equal to list, I'm taking the value of the previous value of my list variable, and then adding whatever I want to add into with the previous value of list. So I am adding whatever I want to add to my list variable, but I am mixing that with this previous value of my list. Then I will take that together into my list variable each and every time. So this is how accumulating a variable goes, or is. This is how it is. So now let's see if this helps us. Okay, right, first of all, after having after adding this the student's name and the particular student's mark, I also want to have a new /n. I also want to have a new line so that each and every student's name and mark is written in a different, or yeah, in a different line. Each and every student will have his or her line. Okay, let's see if this works for us. Here we're having two students. This is Len, and then 52, and Stella, and then we're having 85. Look at that. Yeah, we're a little bit close now, but we're gonna be continuing and having some calculations, and this will be the easiest part, because okay, let me get my what's this. Yeah, we are there now. As you can see, we are there. But this is the old version of a message box, and this is a new version of a message box. That's why this is a little bit clean, and then this one is, you can see that, yeah. Otherwise, now we are that close. We can have everything that we we are having a summary, a clear summary, and we are also having our heading. We are having everything now. The only thing that is missing is this average. So in the next video, we'll be calculating that average and then adding it into our message box. Yeah, thank you.